In this lecture of the course, we're going to be taking a look at the WordPress dashboard overview. So if you are a complete beginner with WordPress and you do not know how WordPress dashboard works, then this lecture is going to really help you understand that. So let's just go ahead and let's get started. So now you can see that back in the previous lectures, we installed WordPress. And now it is WordPress' job to actually let us edit this whole website that we see right here. Now you can see that we already have got a sample page created by the default, and we already have a home page over here. But let's suppose that if we want to edit anything, then how can we do that? And the answer is really simple. You have to access the admin panel or the dashboard. So in order to access the admin panel, what you have to do is to type in there localhost :8080, and then you have to type in there /wp-admin, and then you have to hit on enter. And it is then going to check if you are logged in. It will take you to the admin panel, and if you are not logged in, it will just tell you to enter your username and your password that you entered while you were installing WordPress. So let's just go ahead and let's enter our username, and let's enter the password that was ASDFGH. And now what we have to do is to hit on login, and it is going to log us in to the WordPress dashboard. Now this WordPress dashboard might seem a little bit confusing to you right now. But after this video, it is going to really much easier for you to understand each and everything. So now you can see that we have installed WordPress. Now it is completely the WordPress job to edit the website. And that is why they have provided us with this admin panel. So let's just go ahead and let's understand this admin panel step by step. So first of all, you can see that we have got this admin menu that is going to be shown to you if you are logged in. And what this is going to do is that this is going to let you switch between the public website, so you can bring your mouse to the title, and then you can click on visit website so that you can see that how your website looks like. Similarly, it is going to also help you go back to the admin panel so that you can just click on that rather than typing /wp-admin. Similarly, if you want to log out, what you can do is that you can bring your mouse to your username, and then you can click on log out, and you will be logged out of the website. Now let's just go ahead and let's take a look at this sidebar. So this home page is going to be the useless. It is going to show you some of the things that you should do with your website. Now since you already have this course, you can actually leave this page. In the updates page, there is going to be all of the updates that you might get in the future. Like let's suppose that there is a newer version of the WordPress, you will be able to update that from here. And let's suppose that if there is a newer version of the theme and the plugin that we will be talking later on in this lecture, what are those, you will be able to update that as well. In the post, you will be able to add post. Now we will be talking about these posts later on in the course when we will be working with the blog website, since posts are actually used in the blog website. In the media, there is going to be all of the media your website is going to contain. It is kind of like the phone gallery. Like you can see that when you take a picture, it gets stored in the media or the phone gallery. Same goes with the media library. All of the images that you are going to be adding on your website are going to be shown in the media library. After that, we have got this pages, and if you click on this, it is going to take you to the all pages. So in the all pages, you are going to see a list of all of the pages that your website is going to contain. Now you can see that we have got a one sample page that is published. And if we bring our mouse to the title and we visit the website in a new tab, now you can see that we have got this sample page. So now let's just go ahead and let's create a new page. In order to create a new page, you either have to click on the Add New, or you can click on this Add New, or you can bring your mouse to this and click on Page. And it is going to take you eventually to the Add New page. So let's just go ahead and let's add the title of the page. I'll be writing in here About, and now in here I'll be adding some of the content. Now I'll be using a dummy content from this website, that is lipsum.com. Now this lipsum.com is going to provide you some of the dummy content that you can use on the website where you do not know which type of content you are going to be using. This is going to really help you when you are building a website for a client and you do not know what to write. So you can add the dummy content, then you can submit that website to the client, and then the client can actually give you the updated content and you can update that. So let's just go ahead and let's click on Generate Lorem Ipsum, and this is going to take us to this page where now we can copy the content. So let's copy the first 3 paragraphs, and now let's go to the website and now let's paste this. And now you can see that every single content is now pasted. Now if I just click on Publish and I hit on Publish, and now if I view the website, you will see that instead of the sample page, I now also have got the About page as well. So that's how you can go ahead and you can create a page in the website. Now do not worry about how you can customize each and everything, because this lecture is only the overview. In the upcoming lectures, we'll be diving deeper into each and everything. And after that, we will be eventually building this website together. So do not worry about that. Similarly, with this default page editor that we have over here, what you can do is that you can make any of the text to be bold. So let's suppose that you can select that. Now you can click on bold and it is going to be bold. You can change something to be italic. It's going to be converted into italic. And similarly, you can also make any of the text to be a particular link. So you can select that and then you can add the link. So let's suppose that we want our users to be redirected to google.com. We can select that, and if anyone is going to click on this, he's going to be taken to google.com. Similarly, let's suppose that if we want to add a heading, we can just bring our mouse to this plus, and now we can click on that and we can select heading from here. And the heading is then going to be added over here. So let's suppose that we want to write here who we are, and then this is going to be the heading. And now we can bring this heading up to the top as well. Alright, now we can do particularly some kind of stylings as well with this heading, like we can add a background color. And let's change the text color to be the black. Similarly, what we can do is that we can also add an image. So we can click on the plus. Now we can click on the image right here. And now we can just click on the media library. And it is going to see if our media library contains any image. Now you can see that inside a media library, there is no image. That means that we can actually add an image. So you can get an image by clicking on the resources and clicking on the image, and that image is going to be downloaded. After that, you can drag and drop that image, and it is then going to be shown over here. Now you can click on select, and now you can see that this is actually the image that we have over here. Now if we go ahead and we hit on update, and now if we refresh this page, you can see that the look of the page is now changed. So that's how you can go ahead and you can create a page inside the WordPress. Now in the next lecture, we're going to be actually learning how we can create a 3-page basic website by implementing everything what we have done in this lecture. After that, we've got the comments. Now since this comment is actually related to the post, we're going to be talking about comments in that blog section. Then we've got the appearance, and if we click on it, it is going to take us to the themes right here. And now you can see that I've got this 2023 theme which is the active theme. Now, if I just go ahead and I activate this 2022 theme, if I just click on activate, and now if I go ahead and I refresh this page, you can see that the look and feel of my website is changed. Similarly, if I just go ahead and I activate this 2021 theme, then you will see that the look and feel of my website is going to be changed. So that's how the themes basically work. The themes decides the look and feel of your website. Now we're going to be diving deeper into the themes later on in the course, so do not worry about that. Now there is one thing that I want you to do, and that is just go into the add new, alright, and then install the 2019 theme, which is the basic theme right here. The reason why I want you to install that theme is that because that is going to be a really basic theme, and it does not automatically create pages when we are customizing the theme itself. The other themes that we have over here do automatically create those pages, so that is why it is recommended that you install that theme. So what you have to do is to either search for 2019, or you can go down and you should see the 2019 over here. So if you do not see this, what you can do is that you can search for 2019. And then you have to click on install, and then this theme is going to be installed on the website. So once this theme gets installed, now you have to click on activate. And now if you go to the website and you refresh this, you can see that this is how now the theme looks. And now you can see that we do not have a menu as well. And that is why I chose this theme, so that we can do each and everything from the scratch. Alright, so just go ahead and activate this 2019 theme. Now let's just go ahead and let's talk about the plugins. So what are the plugins? Plugins are basically apps, or in other words, the add-ons for your website. So like, let's suppose that when you purchase a mobile phone, then that particular mobile phone can let you make a phone call, receive a call, send a message, receive a message, and these are the things that the phone can let you do. But let's suppose that if you want to edit a picture that you have taken from your phone camera, then let's suppose that your phone does not allow you to do that. So what you have to do is to go into the App Store or the Play Store, and then you have to search for that app, and then that particular app lets you edit your photos that you have on your phone. Same goes with the plugins. So now if I just go ahead and I go to the About page, and if I just click on Edit Page, now you can see that WordPress is allowing me to add so many of the things right here that I can add just directly by clicking on that, and that is going to be added. But WordPress does not allow me to add a contact form on my website. So let's suppose that if I want to install or add a contact form on the website, then what I can do? The answer is really simple. I would just have to go into the plugins, and like the themes we install a theme, we can go into the Add New, and we can add a contact form plugin by searching for that. And it is going to show us the contact form. Now if I just click on install, this contact form is going to be installed on the website. Now when you install an app, what you have to do is to go into the menu, and then you have to open that app. But in the WordPress, when you install a plugin, you have to activate that plugin by going into the install plugins, clicking on activate, and then you can actually use that app. So when you install an app on the mobile phone, the icon of that app appears on the menu. Same goes with the plugins. With some of the plugins, when you install that, the icon appears right here. So if I deactivate, you can see that the contact that was here is gone. And if I click on activate, the icon is right here. So this is how the apps or the plugins work in the WordPress. Now I'll just click on the contact forms. So now, since this is actually an overview, that is why I will not be showing you how we can edit this contact form and everything, but I will just show you how the plugin is actually going to work. So now you can see that I've got this short code. And if I just click on it, now I can copy the short code of that by pressing Command C or Control C. And now I can go to my Edit About page, and now I can go down. And now let's suppose that right down below I want to add the contact form, so I can hit on Enter. And now I can paste this short code. And you can see that now this is right here. And now I can hit on Update. Now you can see that if I just click on View Page, and if I go down, I now have got the contact form. So that's how you can go ahead and you can add plugins on your website to make your website either much more functional or much more attractive. Now I'll be going ahead and I'll be deactivating this plugin, and I'll be deleting this plugin. And we will be actually adding this contact form later on in the course. And now if we go ahead and we refresh this About page, you can see that this is just acting as a text because WordPress does not know what to do with this form. So now let's just go ahead and let's go to the users. In the users, there is going to be all of the users that your website is going to contain. So like let's suppose that in the future when we will be working with the e-commerce website, then there will be customers coming onto the website and purchasing the products. So all those customers' data will be in the users page. Similarly, let's suppose that if you actually want to hire a person to edit any of the thing in your website, then you can click on Add New and you can add the details of that person, and that person will then be able to edit the website. So you can assign that person a role, like that person is going to be the editor of the website who will be given access to create the pages and everything, and he will not be able to delete anything. So these type of roles can be added to the users as well. Similarly, in the profile, you will be able to edit your profile. So like let's suppose that if you want to change the styling, like let's suppose that some users like to see this color scheme and some users like to see the light color schemes, and you might want to use any type of other color scheme for the dashboard, like the dashboard is much really harsh to your eyes and you do not want to use the default one, then you can change that, and these type of settings you can do in this profile page. Similarly, you will also be able to actually change your password. So like you can see that our password was ASDFGH. Now if I want to change the password to keyword T, I can select that, and now I can confirm the use of weak password, and now I can hit on Update Profile. And now my password is going to be updated. So now if I log in using my previous password, I will not be able to log in. So these type of things you can do in the profile. And then we have got the tools that is going to contain like whether you want to import your website to any other website or you want to export your website, you can do these type of things in the tools. And similarly, in the settings, you will be able to change the settings of your website. Now we will be talking about these settings later on as we will be progressing with this course, because you can see that there are actually so many of the settings. Now I do not want you to get confused, and that is why I cannot just tell you the settings right now, because different projects require different settings, and when we will be working with those projects in the future, then we will be relating with those settings, and I will show you what this setting is actually going to do, and then you will be able to understand that much better. Finally, we have got this collapse menu, and if you click on this, your menu is going to be collapsed, and if you click on this, your menu is then going to be open. So this was actually the dashboard overview. Now, if you are getting overwhelmed a bit, I just want to say that do not worry. You have got this course and you have got the lifetime access to this course. So just take it at your own pace. You can come back as often as you like, as you have got the lifetime access. Also, I'm just a one single click away. So if you face any difficulty, you know that you can just post a question and I will reply to your question as soon as possible. So do not worry. And from the upcoming lectures, I will be showing you how you can actually build this website step by step, and over my shoulder, you will be able to see how you can implement each and everything.